What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We are currently... oh snap. Currently dipping out right now. I probably should get some gas, but I don't think I will. I am gonna go get a car wash though, because my car is like extremely dirty. I got a car wash yesterday or the day before, and for some odd reason there's just like mud splotches all over the car, and I'm talking like reaching the door handle. I guess from whenever I drove in the rain, I think yesterday or the day before. It was after I washed my car. I can't really remember. I'm not too good at keeping up with the days now. But I guess all that rainwater just like shot up at the car, and now it's just super dirty, and I need to go get a car wash again. So I think I'm gonna hit up Bucky's car wash and just go from there, to be honest, because this car is honestly like extremely dirty right now, and it's pretty embarrassing. But you know, with my luck, I feel like as soon as I get a car wash, it's just gonna get dirty again instantly. But at least it's the weekend. Oh, at least it's the weekend, man. So I'm chilling, bro. All I'm doing is, I'm gonna edit some videos. I'm gonna edit some videos for you guys. Make some ribeyes. Maybe do some baked beans with it. Maybe some mashed potatoes on the side. And that's all I'm gonna do, man. What is this dude trying to do, bro? But that's all I'm gonna do, man. Bro trying to post up with me, knowing I'm in the slowest vehicle like mankind. That was an incredible downshift, by the way. Oh, like that was actually like a peak downshift. Like I've actually never done that before. Sorry about that. I guess I just had too much aura right there, and I had to let them know what time it was with me. But yeah, we're just gonna go to Bucky's. Trying to put some Germ-X on my hands because I accidentally touched my hat. This hat has been through a lot recently. It's been through some it's been through the gym. Yeah, I mean, it's been through everything you could think of. There's a pretty bad traffic down there. Pretty backed up. But, yeah, man. I've had this car for about a week now. Week ownership. And honestly, it's a great car. Great. Like, if you're in the market for a daily driver, but you don't want, a boring daily driver, I highly suggest that you... Oops. My bad, guys. Let me fix my camera and stuff. But I apologize if the camera angle's bad. I am a little sick again. I'm a little sick, and I didn't really check it because I started to hit record on the road. I was being lazy, man. I wasn't gonna record a video, and then I realized, I was like, bro, let me hit record, bro, and stop being lazy. You know what I mean? So got that going on right now. Oh my gosh, another GR86. That was sick. That was like one of the only ones I've ever seen. other than mine. Wheelers, bro. There's something else, man. You know, for a 4-cylinder, it has some noise to it. Oops. It's the first time I've almost put it in like 3rd gear on accident instead of 6. Got a little bit of noise to it, man. You know, I feel like once you put an exhaust on this thing, maybe catless downpipes, maybe mid pipes, you know, things like that, I feel like this would be money in the bag. Because it's honestly a great car. Like, as I was saying, like, if you're in the market for a daily car, I honestly, like, highly recommend this vehicle. Like, it's probably one of the best vehicles I've ever had for a daily. Oh my god, I almost killed a bird, but it's probably one of the best vehicles I've ever had for like a daily driver. And honestly, I stand by that. It's fast enough to get you, you know, from point A to point B. It's about as fast as from 0 to 60, it's as fast as a Kia K5 GT line. But, you know, at the end of the day, you have to think from a daily driver perspective, right? You're not racing this car all the time. Sure, you can track it, yeah, 100%. But you're not daily, like when you're daily driving, you know, you're not ripping through gears going like 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds all the time. You know what I mean? Like, there's always bumper to bumper traffic, you know, when you're headed to work, things like that, to where speed, honestly, like, sure, you know, if this was faster and had more horsepower and torque, yeah, you know, by all means, it would be great. I mean, the way this car looks, the Toyota version, like the way it looks, I think it should have more power by the way it looks. I honestly think, like, it should be a contender with the Toyota Supra, but there's obvious reasons why they didn't want to do that. But I personally, I don't care and I don't mind that this car is slow. Like, I still have fun driving it as a manual. It's a great, outstanding daily driver. Now, I will say this. The gas on this car is good. But, you know, it does take premium unleaded gas. You can put 89 in there if you want. I don't do that, you know, I just follow the guidelines that it recommends. But the car is good on gas, don't get me wrong. But you will, if you drive a far distance for work, well, you know, I drive a lot for recording purposes. Like, I could save a lot of money on gas if I wasn't driving and recording. Like, if I just drove work home all the time, you know, by all means, this would be great on gas. Like, I honestly wouldn't be fazed. But my point is that filling up this car on, like, to a full tank, I filled it up from about, I'd say probably about 25% till E. And honestly, the car was like, it didn't even take that much gas. I think at most it took like $30 to fill up to a full tank. But from a little under half a tank, it only took me $20 to fill it up to a full tank on premium. it doesn't hold a lot of like gas gallon wise, but the fuel economy while you're driving is good enough to where it really balances it out. I'd say it's about the same as a Lexus IS 350. I'd say it's about the same as that when it comes to gas. Maybe not, the exact miles that it shows on your, dashboard and stuff. Like, I haven't touched 300 miles on the dashboard over here yet. The IS 350, you touch about 365 or something. Now, granted, you have to take into consideration that the IS 350 will burn gas a little bit faster than this if you don't drive in economy and you drive in like Sport Plus all the time. It just depends on how you drive at the end of the day. But for me personally, this car is really good on gas for me personally. See, like the way that sounds is so like peak already. Like, I feel like if I were to like mod this car out a little bit, exhaust and all, exterior, man, it would be such a beast. I saw a video today of some guy that actually built a turbo kit for a Toyota GR86. My year and everything. He built a single turbo kit, and he got the horsepower to pushing to like 386 horsepower, and I think when it came to torque, it was like the high 200s on torque. And you have to take into consideration that amount of horsepower and torque on a vehicle that weighs 3,000 pounds less than, a Supra and stuff. That car, it may not beat a Supra in a race, but it will keep up with it. Like, it'll be pretty dang close. Almost neck and neck. Which, I mean, I didn't really look into the cost of that. But if it's not that pricey, I would actually do that on this car. It would honestly be sick. It would be a beast. But I did find exterior mods and interior mods that I will be doing to the car. I am going to get a Adro swan neck wing on the back of this car. I'm going to get side skirts, front splitter, rear diffuser, the usual. I'm going to keep my duckbill that I have on there now, but still have the swan wing. And for the interior, I'm going to do lights right here across that passenger side, and then on the door panel, kind of lining up with the stitching here. And honestly, it'll be sick. I'm trying to find an Alcantara steering wheel to put on here. That would be cool. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm thinking of right now. Obviously, exhaust and stuff, but I haven't really looked into it that much to where I know specifically what I'm looking for. But those will come as well in due time. So y'all remember, this is my daily driver / like project car. And who's to say, I won't do the wide body kit for this car, you know what I mean? Like, if I truly fall in love with this car more and more, and I become a Toyota fanboy, by all means, that's what I'll do. Unless I, come up and get the Corvette here quickly. But that's my plans, man. But we're finna get a car wash. Still antisocial, or still got bad social anxiety. And I really don't want to be that type of person who pulls up and has a camera in a working person's face who's standing outside, you know, when I'm just trying to get a car wash. So I am going to respect that. And yeah, I will be back and record another video after this. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.